Howdy. What's up, everyone? So, welcome back to the continued live stream from Saturday. I know I said I was going to do this last night, but I can't remember what happened last night. I think I might have just forgot. But yeah, yesterday was a bit hectic for me, but then again, so was today. My wife started her new job today, and she works from home. So I've been spending from this morning, starting at like 8 o'clock. I've been cooped up in the bedroom with Mela till 3:30. So that's about 7.5 hours. There are times when I could have been just I'm able to get out for a second, but yeah, for the most part, it's been a crazy day for me. So I'm just happy to be on here streaming right now. So we got 4 videos. The 3 that we didn't finish on Saturday, and one bonus one. I am gonna say this right now. We're gonna watch the bonus one first, and try not to take this one seriously. Obviously, this was done because it's the trend that's going around right now on Steam. But it's from Chills, and it's 13 Huggy Wuggy sightings caught on video. Now, obviously, these ones aren't meant to be taken seriously. Obviously, these ones are all going to be fake. But I want to see the creativity behind it. I want to see if some of these clips can get a genuine scare out of me. So, I'm just going to say it right now. All these are obviously going to be fake. But it should still be interesting to see the creativity behind it. So, fix my camera. That's good. Turn on display. That's good. And here he is. This is the shot that you see coming into this. Okay, so Huggy Wuggy.
Fronting a toy factory, Huggy Wuggy is the main antagonist of the game Poppy Playtime, and online people are claiming to have sighted the creature in real life. Let's take a look at these 13 Huggy Wuggy sightings caught on tape. Number 13, apartment sighting. This footage was filmed by Nikita Evdokimov. A larger-than-life-sized Huggy appears outside his apartment window. You can see his double set of teeth as he peers inside, towering far above the ground below. He must be at least a dozen stories tall. Its movement looks much more realistic than some of the others on this list. It also appears this creature is much taller than 13 feet. Number 12. Here I am. Don't you hate when monsters materialize out of nowhere? This scary video sees Huggy Wuggy appear in this Russian YouTuber's home. Ruslan and his friend are watching the security footage from various cameras posted up around his house. After losing rock, paper, scissors, Ruslan's friend heads to one of the rooms to lure Huggy Wuggy from his hiding place, and it works.
Воу, как это? О, shit! Ребята, вот он!
The animated toy appears in his 13-foot tall form, materializing onto the scene from a corner of the room. His friend looks up in shock, kicking his legs in panic as he backs out of the room while still seated. While Ruslan's friend does make it to safety, I'm not sure if this is the end. Maybe they should just let this creature be. Number 11, Lurker. Published by Lime 360 VR, this Huggy Wuggy is lurking just outside of someone's home. The security footage shows a dark and empty living room. The residents weren't home at the time. After a moment, you can see Huggy Wuggy pop up, peering in through the window.
Peekaboo!
The image is horrifying. He somehow gets into the house and is next seen popping out from
worse. That's that CG is even worse.
Hallway. He runs across the hallway and then back, making his cartoonish noise, which is somehow creepier due to its goofiness.
Okay, 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 it's done it. Oh no. Sorry. Hold on a second. I gotta mute the desktop audio here. Okay. 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 Turn that back on.
The image is horrifying. He somehow gets into the house and is next seen popping out from the hallway. He runs across the hallway and then back, making his cartoonish noise, which is somehow creepier due to its goofiness. The YouTuber writes, "It's good that I was not at home. Now I am scared to live in my house." That's understandable. If this thing was lurking in my house, I wouldn't be going back there either. Number 10.
Sorry, but you put in the sound effect. You put in that sound effect, I put in the Benny Hill theme music.
And rooftop sighting. Using a drone, Nikita Evdokumov flies across the entire city. During the journey, the drone's camera occasionally glitches out. After one of these glitches, Nikita finally spots the sock monkey-like creature who is just chilling on a rooftop.
What? Чуваки, Хаги-Ваги на крыше, я не понял, как он там... Он прячется на крыше от нас. Он прячется на крыше.
Huggy Wuggy doesn't appear to be dangerous at first. He's sitting there motionless. You can see his distinct yellow hands and feet and big red lips, which,
You know, props to the animator though for, you know, adding the shadows perfectly.
are hiding the inside of his mouth, each full of sharp teeth. Soon the camera glitches again. This time when the signal returns, the giant toy has disappeared.
Прячется, что ли? Он прячется на крыше просто. Блин, я не понимаю. What the f***? Ребята, это какая-то дичь. Камера только жестко залагала.
Searching for him along the rooftops and city streets, it is nowhere in sight. Then yet again a camera glitch happens.
Я хочу направо повернуть, наверное. Возможно, ребятушки. Да какого хрена ты лагаешь, дрон? Давай, ну. Что? Что?
I just want to check to make sure I turned back on the desktop audio. Okay, I did. Wow, the comment section is just exploding on this right now. This is like FNAF. Like, my ass off, freaky, bruh, huggy wuggy, my ass off, haha, the chills narrative makes it better. This is pure cold. They had no budget to add them. I can't. Oh, this is the same footage. Probably is.
Ребята, посмотрите на размер, как Иван.
This time, Huggy Wuggy is standing on the median street.
I mean, all these people here are just so calm seeing that in the middle of the streets. Just, oh, it's Huggy Wuggy. Okay, it's a 30-foot tall Huggy Wuggy. Nothing to see.
Strip between two roads. You can see it looks a lot taller than its alleged height of 13 feet here. He's nearly as tall as the buildings around him. He stands sentinel, unmoving but somehow more sinister for it. Then Nikita's camera glitches again, and when video returns, the glass is shattered to the left of the screen. Out of all of these entries, this one looks the most realistic to me. If it is CGI, then they've done a convincing job, though
If it is CGI, come on, Chills.
question remains.
You know, you were mental enough to do this video in the first place, thinking it was legit.
If it was standing beside a road, would
I thought at first he did it out of irony, but nope. He's convinced that this is legit stuff here.
more people have caught it on camera. Number 9. Security footage. Flake's close-up security footage of Huggy Wuggy reveals his evil smile. The creature pops up moments before the home's resident enters the kitchen. Distracted by gaming, the dude heads to the fridge and grabs something to eat.
Is that a pocket pet? Is that one of those little pocket pet toys?
He's walking away, Huggy pops up from the next room. The guy turns around and is surprised to find this creature right in front of him. He looks at him stunned for a moment before he's knocked in the face by Huggy Wuggy.
Okay, let's check out this guy's acting here. Let's
Wow. Is this one you...
yeah.
This is legit?
No, just all of them. Just all these clips are here. All right, let's check out this guy's acting because this is obviously CG, but let's see how well this guy can act in this scenario.
He appears to laugh after the incident. I think this one looks more realistic than some of the other entries on this list, but nevertheless, it's not looking like things ended.
His foot, look, watch, his foot doesn't even hit his face.
Huggy appears to laugh after the incident. I think this one.
Here, let me slow it down right here. Watch, his foot doesn't even make contact with his face.
Looks more realistic than some of the other entries on this list, but nevertheless, it's not looking like things ended well for this man. Number 8. Alleyway sighting. Using a drone, this Russian YouTuber travels around the neighborhood looking for a Poppy Playtime sighting. When his drone loses signal, the YouTuber continues his search around the grounds and also encounters Huggy Wuggy. He appears in an alleyway and just stands there. Since the creature pops up from nowhere, I think it might be clever editing. It looks like another drone is about to meet its demise. I just wouldn't want to find myself.
Yeah, all these people, all these hopeful people, trying to, make a good, legit Huggy Wuggy sighting video and all that. And while for the most part the CG is good, it's not scary. The game is scary. This is just ridiculously funny.
In that alleyway. Number 7. Forest Hug. Extreme Game Shorts claims to have captured Huggy Wuggy in the forest at 3 a.m. The cameraman explains that if you visit this forest at 3 a.m., Huggy Wuggy is supposed to appear.
Apparently, if you come to this forest at 3 in the morning, Huggy Wuggy actually shows up.
He believes someone dressed as Huggy Wuggy lives here and pops out to scare people. Let's see if he's right.
Wow.
After walking along the dirt path through the spooky forest for a bit, he hears a strange purring noise.
Sir, do you hear that? I think I hear something, actually.
Turning around in the darkness, the cameraman thinks he spots him. He starts running down the path, which is when this happens.
Oh no, is that him behind?
Again, the timing of this jump scare has me wondering.
That was the closest thing so far to a legit scare on this countdown, and it still fell flat.
If this actually happened or not. Did he live, or did he become Huggy Wuggy's midnight snack?
He laughed. He laughed. No, he got eaten by a slappy CG effect.
Since this video made it on
The effects in the original It were a lot more convincing than this.
online, here's hoping the cameraman made it out safely.
Did he survive?
Number 6, Toys R Us. Huggy has found his new home.
Okay, Toys R Us. Why not?
Aldo's World TV claims to have encountered the blue creature outside of a haunted Toys R Us using a drone.
Oh, it's a haunted Toys R Us. Okay.
Aldo explores the exterior of the building, looking around every corner. He first spots him near this loading dock.
At all times. Yo, there you. See what I mean? He's around. Yo, you see, I just.
Yo, the music doesn't help solidify this as a scary moment. It just does not.
Ran.
Huggy Wuggy lunges out from his hiding place beneath a semi-truck. He escapes from the drone's purview before we can even blink. Aldo finally arrives at a back doorway to the Toys R Us, which we assume is an employee entrance. That's where we next encounter the toy monster.
I don't know where you possibly could have went. He's right there. Yo! Oh my god, what the frick?
He runs across the screen and around the corner, escaping from view again. Aldo returns to Hug's first hiding place, the semi-truck on the loading dock. With the drone, he looks around the truck, but there's nothing there, or so it seems. Soon, the enormous Huggy Wuggy launches out again.
Out from behind the truck. Whoa! Yo, he's right there, what the frick?
I haven't attacked the drone or something.
What the heck is happening? Yo, what the? Guys, he just ran by, and then I lost reception on my drone.
And before we know it, he's vanished. Aldo returns to the front of the building with a Toys R Us sign. This is where he last encounters Huggy Wuggy, and this time the toy means business.
Reception came back. Oh my god! I can't see anything anymore. What the? I lost reception. Okay, he attacked my drone.
But will he
It launches
live?
the drone straight on, bearing its double set of pointed teeth. While this video is certainly scary, I think there's a chance it could be CGI. The drone appears to
Really?
be destroyed. Let's just hope Aldo made it out safe. Number 5, Stick Battle. If you meet Huggy in the wild, you may be in a fight for your life. Published by 5LOL, this Huggy Wuggy may be small, but he sure is animated. Filmed in the forest, the 4-foot-tall Huggy Wuggy seems more robotic and appears to become aggressive when the cameraman throws sticks at him.
Huggy Wuggy.
The man places his camera on the ground for safekeeping and searches for something to defend himself, a thick stick. He then returns to where Huggy Wuggy was last seen, and sure enough, the creature becomes aggressive again. Throwing sticks, the man responds with his own throw. Sometimes it looks like Huggy Wuggy's feet aren't always touching the ground, but
No
showing the creature
kidding,
from
right?
multiple angles does make it more realistic. I just wish we could have seen how it ended.
Huggy Wuggy.
Number 4, The Invitation. Jay Hills claims he received a letter inviting him to the nearest toy store. Jay winds up at another Toys R Us, which he says was the site of a life-taking a couple of years ago and has since been haunted.
toy store in my city, guys. Literally, it's like almost abandoned. I don't even know if it's even open. Just a couple years ago, there
Wait, did he just say that?
guys, literally, it's like almost abandoned. I don't even know if it's even open.
Yeah, all those cars that you see on the front parking lot, just a figment of your imagination, nothing to see there,
Just a couple years ago, there was actually a murder inside of this toy store, and it just became haunted ever since.
Using a drone, Jay searches the store parking lot in the nearby McDonald's. After a long search that turns out
That
nothing,
scared me more than this.
Jay winds up near a loading dock with a semi-truck next to a dumpster. Huggy Wuggy could be anywhere here. Jay looks carefully around. Under the semi, next to the dumpster,
It's my first time getting this close to the ground, guys. I'm literally so close, like I'm about to crash my drone for you guys.
he backs out and then returns, deciding to search behind the dumpster. A weird meeting place to be invited to, that's for sure. But what do you know? Huggy Wuggy is ready to welcome him.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same effect from earlier.
The jump scare has me unsure about this one, but nevertheless, I wouldn't be going back to that Toys R Us ever again.
These are more like badly made fan games than they are legit sightings.
Number 3. Saving Anya. What if you lost a friend to Huggy Wuggy? This Belarusian YouTuber will soon know the wrath of this blue monster. After buying Huggy's coordinates, Vova uses a drone to search what looks like a construction site. Because the toy took his friend Anya, looking amongst piles of construction supplies and parts, he first spies him behind a shipping container. Huggy pops out for a second, making a quick appearance. Dropping down to street view, the drone next spies him behind another shipping container. Again, he pops out for just a moment before vanishing. Searching again amongst all the construction supplies, Vova spots Huggy Wuggy as the creature streaks past.
Пока не вижу его. Ну-ка, что-то какие-то опять... Вот он побежал там между коробок, ребята, вы увидели?
He appears once more, again running past between two small buildings.
Такая плохая, я вообще не знаю, ребят. Вон он там.
This is Vova's last sighting of Huggy Wuggy. Shortly after, he gets a phone call. It's Anya. She's in distress.
О, тут взял трубку. Алло? Алло, Ань? Чё? А вы слышите?
Let's
I pulled. Это you.
Алло, Ань? Чё? А вы слышите?
Let's hope this doesn't end badly. Number 2, Narrow Escape. You might want to skip playing Poppy Playtime at 3 a.m. Jester decided to watch gameplay at the witching hour, and that was a huge mistake. And after a while, they hear a scream.
You know, at least they showed a clip of the actual game, making it somewhat scary.
Oh, that's Poppy Playtime! What was that? Did you just scream?
Ooh,
This sends them on a search around the house.
Okay, this one actually might have some legit scares. Come on, guys, don't let me down with this one. Come on,
They look
Jester.
outside and on the roof, but nothing is there. They return to the show. While they're watching, they start to hear a tune that isn't coming from the video's audio. They push pause and listen.
Oh, wait,
no,
no,
no.
it opened, yo.
What? Wait.
Is that the... That's... Yeah, that sounds like...
Come on, I want some scares here, guys.
Yeah, that like chant or whatever.
They can't find where the song is coming from, but then remember, they have a Ring camera on their front door. They bring up the footage on their phone and find that Huggy Wuggy is on his way.
What?
It's Huggy Wuggy.
No way.
Dude, he's outside. He's literally... Look.
How?
He's outside right now. He's...
He's shrinking.
He winds his way around the vehicles in the driveway and then arrives at their front step. The crew heads to the window to see if they can spot him. They see a shadow, but not him. Then they hear a bang at the door.
That's it. That's their friend. That's their friend with the long hair.
They see a shadow, but not him. Then they hear a bang at the door.
That's their friend.
Oh no. Hi. Yeah, let's go. Get down. God, yo. Oh my god.
They decide to hide. The door opens, but nobody comes inside. Shortly after, he finally welcomes himself in.
What happened? What did you see?
The group crouches down, crawling around out of sight until they're in the kitchen. This is when Huggy Wuggy passes by yet again.
Just walk by the door.
Okay, stop. There's just no way, man. You can't be doing this. Jesse, look there.
What? What?
He is tiptoeing around the place looking for them. They conclude that it is in the office, and they decide to close him in.
He's right there. He went in the living room. Get down.
They sneak up on the office door and shut it.
Oh my god.
Huggy Wuggy grows destructive inside, throwing things and banging and thrashing.
I don't know, bro. Jesus.
They decide to battle back, armed with a mop.
Yeah,
They
get
open
that
the
mop,
door,
get
but
that mop.
he is gone.
What? He's not in there?
He's not in here.
What do you mean he's not in there?
There's copyrighted music in here.
Or so they...
What says that? He's not here. What do you mean he's not here? There's copyrighted music in here.
Not in here.
What do you mean he's not in there?
There's copyrighted music in here.
Or so they thought.
It's about the only thing.
Just says
The
that.
heck? Where the hell is he then? Hello?
What do you mean he's not in here? There's copyrighted music in here.
Run! Oh, I can go outside.
After this near miss, the crew narrowly escapes outside. Looks like Huggy Wuggy has a new home. I've got a challenge.
Oh, yeah. There's still one more, but I think that one will be the best clip for this video. There was an attempt made. It fell flat in the most humorous way possible.
To find out, number 1, Huggy Godzilla. As we've seen in this list, not all sightings are 13 feet in size. It's Justin Figs is examining some drone footage of a city, explaining that he'd recorded some sightings of Huggy Wuggy. In the first sighting, Huggy is seen standing a dozen stories tall, running right down the middle of a city street.
Yeah, see? Look! Look how big he is, bro, and then he just disappears.
As with most Huggy viewings, his drone camera glitched for a moment before he spotted it, and then it happened again.
Hold it, wait for it, and it happens again. Look. Oh, boom!
As the drone was rounding a corner, who should jump out from nowhere but Huggy Wuggy itself? I'm thinking this one is CGI based on its movements, but nevertheless, encountering
all
anything
CGI.
like this must be absolutely terrifying. Have you watched the entire...
They were all CGI kills. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta see some of these. I gotta see some. Wow. Chat, you guys are just blowing it up. Did he laugh? Yeah, the budget animals is saying that's scary. It's not scary, it's funny. Yes, Marilyn. Yes, indeed. Yeah, at least they have a little effort to animate. That's true. Chills is convinced, bruh. He's not even looking at it at the time. Realistic. Has Chills gone? Yes, Chills has gone insane. Why is it always people with drones? Is that a trend in Russia or what? Huggy Wuggly. Bro, this is definitely real. Did he live? Screen. Emoji. Looks like San Andreas graphics. Number 6. Bruh. And then Marilyn with the laughing emojis. He walled away. Oh no, 4 guys. Great at acting. Yeah, just walking with a camera. Oh, these chats are just gold, guys. You guys are awesome. All right, so I'm gonna be clipping this. I'm gonna be clipping that first one and doing that as a separate video for sure. All right, now on to some ones that are hopefully more convincing. These creepy videos will scare you good by Slapped Ham.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky videos no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more eerie content just like this. In this short clip, a YouTuber known as FL is recording a video of themselves walking around the streets of their hometown in Croatia when they spot something a little unnerving. Take a look. Although we get a very brief look at the figure, it's definitely odd. It looks to be very tall with thick limbs.
Huggy Wuggy.
This mysterious sighting took place in northwest Croatia near the Slovenian border. Some viewers said it looks like the Dogman or even a werewolf, and judging by the silhouette of the figure, it's easy to see why. Unfortunately, the clip is far too brief to make any definitive calls on what this might be. So until we hear there's been a Dogman rampage in northwest Croatia, this bizarre encounter will have to remain a mystery.
The fat man is coming.
It's nearly that time of year when a creepy fat man with a beard sneaks into our houses.
Thank you, Callan. I will be seeing that in my nightmares tonight.
Korean YouTuber. He often explores abandoned and allegedly haunted places all around the country. In this video, published to his channel in September of 2021, D-Doc ventures out to explore an abandoned house. Beforehand, however, he was apparently warned by a shaman to perform a ritual before entering the premises. The shaman informed him not to touch anything in the house, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, and was also instructed to pour an unidentified type of liquor around the property to protect himself from something unknown. But despite all these precautionary measures, it seems as though they weren't much help to the uploader. At around the 4-minute mark in the investigation, while exploring one of the house's rooms, he hears something strange, followed by something starting to move out the corner of his eye. Watch.
잠깐 실례 좀 하겠습니다.
Well, you know, if it's still haunted, then, you know, these precautionary measures aren't really going to help anything.
A little while later, D-Doc makes his way into an eerie room adorned with many doll-like statues. That's when he captures something rather strange on camera. Take a look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that move.
About a minute later, one last eerie event takes place. Watch.
Ooh. Yeah, I would be gone. If the
As
ghost,
you can see, the knife seems to move.
yeah, if whatever's in there is moving knives around towards you, yeah, leave.
Move all on its own. Shortly after the knife moves, he calls the investigation off, and with good reason. It's fascinating to see how many strange things happen to this YouTuber despite following the shaman's orders. Makes you wonder how much worse this could have been had he not heeded his words. The following video
The reactions
published
are
on Reddit by a
very
username
convincing.
named Acrobatic Ben 9889 shows some mysterious activity caught on a Wise home security camera. Take a look. A strange white orb floats around the bedroom before eventually disappearing without a trace. The uploader says he has no definitive answer as to what he believes this is, but says he thinks it's possible for it to either be just a piece of dust floating around the room, perhaps a bug, or maybe something a little more mysterious like a spirit orb. The uploader shared another piece of footage that was recorded on their home security system.
Hopefully this footage gives us something a little more definitive.
That shows something even more unsettling. Take a look. As you can see, there seems to be a transparent figure at the end of the hallway.
I do see it.
Some people have been a bit skeptical in the comments, but the uploader insists that the video is 100% authentic, stating that, "I've been on the couch with my wife and we've both seen it appear by the stairs and in the room. We're not scared, I just put up cameras to get evidence and make sure we're not going crazy here." Although we'll more than likely never get a definitive answer as to what exactly is being captured here, it's nevertheless a head-scratching piece of footage that'll make you want to sleep with one eye open tonight, just in case.
Yeah, really not. I mean, if whatever this is hasn't actually done anything to hurt him, I don't think it's really.
The following video
that
was
much of a
originally
threat.
posted to TikTok by a user who's now removed her profile. As to the reason why, nobody knows. One clip that used to be featured on the profile has been preserved and now floats around forums as evidence of something strange. In the video, we see the OP singing. Keep an eye out for something freaky in the background.
I remember this clip.
Watching that again as the young girl sings for her viewers, a mysterious dark figure appears from the darkness directly behind her. It has eerie, glowing eyes. Unfortunately, the video ends immediately after the strange entity makes itself known, so we'll never know exactly what happened after the footage stopped. The fact that the account doesn't exist anymore does leave some viewers with an uneasy feeling. Could something have happened to her?
That's
Until
exactly
more
what I was
info comes
thinking.
to hand, let's just hope the uploader is somewhere safe.
Either something happened to her or someone exposed her for the
YouTuber
fake, and
Tomorrow's
and
Garden
she's
frequent.
and she's humiliated by it.
constantly uploads content of him exploring local forests in search of unique mushrooms to show his subscribers. In one upload published in May of 2015, he made one discovery that gave him the chills. Everything seems to be going perfectly fine for the first little while as the uploader shows a number of different mushrooms.
This one looks like it has a bite out of it. And this one.
Suddenly he's caught off guard by something horrifying.
Looks like
it's Huggy Wuggy.
It's holding some water. I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
Listening to that again, out of nowhere, a blood-curdling scream can be heard echoing from somewhere in the distance.
And that sounds like kind of close distance.
Ever since this unsettling video was uploaded to his channel, Tomorrow's Garden has stopped uploading videos related to mushroom hunting and has instead transitioned to content relating to tech and hardware. Is it possible that this incident scared him so much that he no longer goes hunting for mushrooms in the woods? It's entirely possible, and if true, it's hard to blame him.
It probably would have scared me from going back out there too, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's time to go.
Yeah, I would not blame him one bit if
This
that's
next
the
video
reason.
was uploaded by Dark3 and follows a man filming in the wilderness.
You know that kind of reasoning right there would, kind of gives the video more credibility, because if he had faked it, then wouldn't it make more sense to continue going back out there to produce even more fakes?
Everything seems to be going perfectly fine for the first little while in the clip. The man walks underneath a large bridge, exploring the site.
What?
On the surface, everything seems fine, but if you slow it down, there's something unsettling hiding in this footage. Watch.
Boom, right there. Oh, sorry, my big old head's in the way. Right there you are. You creepy bridge demon, you.
Someone seems to be clinging to the underside of the bridge. They're dressed all in white, not moving at all. Amazingly, it appears as if the uploader didn't notice the strange figure at the time of filming, as he continues to calmly explore the old bridge.
Which means it's either genuine.
Some viewers have said
or
that
fake.
something bad must have happened on this bridge, and what we're seeing is actually the spirit of someone who died in the area. If so, was she trying to warn the uploader about the area? Whatever the case may be, there's no doubt that when he finally reviewed the footage, his blood must have ran cold when he finally spotted this figure. Before we take a look at a super unsettling family photo, remember to correct Joe uploaded a creepy video to his channel in June of 2016. He says that one day he, his mum and his sister were at a friend's house hanging out by the pool. The uploader's mother took a photo of her son playing in the pool, but as soon as the picture was taken, the mother was absolutely horrified and told her son to get out of the pool immediately. The photo shows the young boy in the pool. However, in the background, there's half a head bobbing just above the water. The uploader and his family have insisted there was absolutely nobody else in the pool that day, which made the incident that much more unsettling for them when they reviewed the photo. To this day, the family haven't been back in the pool, nor have they been able to explain what was captured on film. Now, if you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, then check out these two links here. They'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Now, if you have your own scary...
Hours and hours, a whole 38 minutes. Alright. Check the stream. Alright. Alright, so chat has calmed down because I'm not reacting to Huggy Wuggy anymore. That's okay. That's okay. You guys... You guys went nuts over the Huggy Wuggy video, and that's fine. I totally get it. Alright, so before I start the next video, I'm gonna go get some more water.
What do you mean he's disappeared? There's nothing but copyright music in here.
Okay. Alright. Alright. So, we got our chills video. Top 10 scary videos that are the scariest on the internet. Huggy Wuggy sightings.
Have you watched the entire internet yet? Well, if you haven't seen these top 10 scary videos, then I guess not. But proceed carefully because these are the scariest videos on the internet. Number 10. Kitchen Phantom. Does your resident phantom like to cook? Then you're in for a real treat. Published in November of 2021, this scary video has everyone doing a double take. A woman is washing something in her kitchen when things start to heat up. A piece of fruit rolls from its bowl off of the kitchen island. A moment later, a plastic bottle
She's
falls
very
over
calm
on its
about
own.
all this.
When the woman goes to grab it, it slides from her hand off of the counter. Then a roll of paper towels unfurls across the counter. When the woman goes to grab that, it also moves, turning slightly but deliberately. It seems the woman then feels chilled as she goes to put a sweatshirt on. A small piece of paper or a napkin on the
Yeah, it's like she's married to this ghost, and it's just agitating her.
Counter falls off of it nearby. Despite all of this unexplained activity, the woman somehow still stays in the kitchen. She seems to only get scared by the light overhead, which starts to shake. Meanwhile, a creepy phantom-like figure edges towards her and disappears as she steps toward the lamp to still it. You can see the figure again a moment later on the opposite side of the island. The light above continues to shake, and a book on the counter opens and then falls closed. Was the phantom figure disturbing everything in this kitchen? Or are there dozens of demons at play here? Number 9. Childlike app.
Why was she so calm about that? Yeah, if I went to reach for a bottle and it slipped away from me by itself, as Casper Sight would say, motherfucker, I'm gone.
Apparition. There's nothing scarier than Ghost Children, published in November of 2021 and originally posted to TikTok by El Kukoi TV. This scary home security camera footage has me looking over my shoulder. A man is seen in the video playing his Wii with what appears to be a virtual reality cap on.
It's not it's an Oculus, not a Wii.
But it's not the game that's interesting. Look at the closet in the corner. As the man is playing, completely engrossed in the game, a small child-sized figure peers out around the corner. Its eyes are glowing. The man is completely unaware as the mysterious figure moves around the corner and against the wall. It doesn't appear to have a body, although its shape is somewhat outlined. Well, you can just make out its head. The man does not have children, nor was anyone on the premises at the time. According to YouTuber Jojo Partridge in the comments, the man in the clip has experienced a few paranormal activities in his shop, including having a TV move forward toward him while he was sleeping. I couldn't track down a source to verify the story, but if true, it makes this creepy video even more compelling. Number 8. School's out. Although school's been out for quite a while in this abandoned place, some of the student specters haven't left. Published by Eric Gunner in November of 2018, this urban explorer encounters creepy paranormal activity inside this school. While he's exploring the abandoned place, he seems to capture a child's ghost pale face in this dark window. The scary face is peering inside through the bars on the window as the camera pans past. Later, a similar face is seen in the window of a classroom. This could be a trick of the light as the door closes, but coupled with the previous figure, its seeming second appearance is haunting. Is this school trapping its former alumni in its window panes? Another figure appears below on the grounds as the crew is walking on the second floor. Some suggest it's the night watchman. Others think it's just another paranormal entity to add to the count.
I think it's just
these
I think
ghosts
that's just the night
still
watchman.
waiting for the last bell?
But those
they may
two-
be
but those
waiting
other
for an
two.
eternity. Number 7. Invocation of Evil. Invoke evil and it will answer. Published by Supernatural Memory Inc. in December of 2018. This brave dude is about to have his heart tested. The paranormal investigator has been to this mysterious haunted house before. Flashbacks show old wooden windows swinging open on their own. An object standing on a makeshift altar near a stone wall suddenly flies over, nearly knocking out a candle beside it. What looks to be a piece of drywall falling down onto a window ledge, a candle perched on a wooden chair blowing out on its own, a creepy stone baby statue with red beads trailing from its eyes, a stuffed figure pinned to the wall with its head on fire, the blazing head falling to the floor. And all of this is to show just how haunted and haunting this place can be. Will we see more tonight? Julius's is in the haunted home again. While in one room nonchalantly talking and panning the camera around, a large piece of metal flies from the window into the floor, shocking him. It then drags across the floor for a moment. In another room, a second window shutter pops open and a strange little Christmas tree on the floor suddenly catches ablaze right before his eyes.
Whoa.
As the fire continues to blaze, Julius's leaves the room and then the home. He turns around to find a chair on fire as well. The chair drags back to the wall and the door slams shut behind him. And for the grand finale, Julius's is back in the house, where he searches through the rooms. He enters one room and scans it. It is empty. He enters the next room, scans that, and it's empty too. Scans it. It is the house, where he searches through the rooms. He enters one room and scans.
Okay,
Is
never
it.
mind. I
It
thought,
is
I thought I saw
empty.
a
He
shadow
enters the
figure.
next room, scans that,
And
and
that
it's
was just
empty
that was just the shadow of the door frame reflecting from his light.
too. Mind you, there's no cut in the film, but when he returns to the first floor, he turns again to the left corner, which was empty before, and spies this, a young girl with long dark hair, dressed all in white. He hurries to leave but then turns around to look behind him. The girl is sitting in a chair against the wall, perhaps the same chair that was on fire earlier. She stands up and points forward, then walks toward him. The great wooden door slams shut on him again. Let's take this as a sign to leave for good. Number 6. Poltergeist Pandemonium. We rarely see such...
I'll say this, if that was faked, bravo. That was a good scare right there.
an active poltergeist as you'll next see in TikToker Tammy G's videos, published in a compilation by D Dark Path Scary in November of 2021. This series of clips was originally posted on TikTok by The Haunted 136. Security camera footage inside this haunted home captures a heavy-looking suitcase lid opening and closing on its own. In another room, a strange banging sound can be heard out of sight, followed by a cry of pain. At the same time, multiple speckled orbs appear on camera. Is this just dust, or are the two events related? Next, in the kitchen, a cat prowls near the kitchen island. Moments later, a transparent figure enters the frame, moving near the cat. Then, in the same hallway where we saw the orbs, the door of an armoire swings open suddenly, with no one standing by it. It opens wide, and an object inside the armoire jumps off one of the shelves. In the last clip, a strange orb is seen in the bathroom. The owner thinks the orb looks like a face. Many in the comments of Tammy's videos thinks her house looks like a horror movie. Some say the spirit is just looking for attention. What do you think about this poltergeist? Is it a pest, or is it just playing? Number 5. Possessive poltergeist. What would it be like to be afraid of your own home? This pair knows as they face off with the possessive poltergeists in their kitchen. Published by D Dark Path Scary in November of 2021 and originally posted to TikTok by BETOMN, a couple pulls out their phone when they start to hear noises coming from their kitchen. The scary video captures the pair hesitating to go check it out until the dude holding the camera finally makes a move. He steps carefully into their living room where their Christmas tree stands. Strange noises can be heard as he makes his way toward the kitchen. As he turns into the kitchen, something falls to the floor, but whatever the object is isn't caught on camera. Other mysterious banging noises are heard that sound like metal against metal. It's not clear where this noise is coming from. The man turns on the lights and another bang is heard. Could it be happening inside the cupboards? He steps into the kitchen and scans the room, but it is completely still and silent. As he moves out of the room, some deep banging noises are heard, but we see nothing. He turns on the light one last time, addressing the spirits, but no one answers. Later though, his girlfriend is standing toward a door, her head bent. It appears as though she just got out of bed. The man addresses her a few times, but she doesn't respond, nor does she move. She stands still for a very long time, no reaction. Has this young woman been possessed? And if so, is that a deal breaker for him? This could be the end of their loving relationship, all at the hands of a pesky poltergeist. Number 4. One door opens. This house is haunted. Published in August of 2015.
I'd be grabbing the holy water and forcing a cross on her head.
15. My nemesis of new reincarnation. The long and short of this video is, a door is opening on its own, and there's no explanation as to why. In the creepy video, a woman is standing by the door in question. As they address some noise in the other room, asking if someone is there, they only receive more noise in response.
Huh? Yeah, after I get done with the stream, I will. Wait, it's right here. Sweet, I can turn my stream on here and keep it on chat. Maybe good night. Good night, good night. Okay. I'm back. What's going on? Is Buggy Wuggy still on? Oh yeah, I had a ghost GT before. Alright, well, welcome back, Smooth Man. I know this is a different Chills video.
Got the camera going. I got it going. Come on, let's get it.
You heard that?
Yeah, I did.
They ask the spirit to respond one
That
knock
would be
for
my
yes
wife.
and two for no. But when they ask if he's not passed away, they receive 2 knocks.
Are you dead?
To confirm, they receive a single knock when asking if he's alive. After a moment, the bathroom door slowly opens on its own. When they open the door, they check behind it and scan the room. There is no one there. One YouTuber in the comments, Tamara Perez, suggests that the 2 mirrors in the bathroom are too close to each other. She says this can make a portal. Is that what's happening here? I'm not so sure because that wouldn't explain the knocking. Number 3. Witch on a Ledge. A churl is a legendary creature from Southeastern Asia folklore. Somewhat like a witch, she is said to be the ghost of an unpurified living thing. Churls are believed to target the men in their families. She is a revenant shapeshifter who can suck up a man's life force. Published by QG Curioso in July of 2020.
And look at all those delicious looking men right there for her to suck the souls out of.
1. This scary image, believed to show a churl in the flesh, has been trending in the Brazilian YouTube community. According to the YouTuber, the image was taken in Pakistan by a local celebrity. Once the photo was circulated online, it quickly went viral, and people wondered if this was real or staged. In the photo, a creepy witchy woman is sitting on a ledge, while a crowd has gathered below watching her. Many have their phones out photographing the strange figure. Some doubt its veracity simply because anyone's instinct would be to run in the other direction. Instead of running, everyone is standing still, observing. Are they all enchanted by the churl? If so, they'd better shake it off before their life forces are taken from them. Number 2. Men in Black. The Men in Black is the nickname of a rumored organization that has sparked numerous theories online. They receive their name due to their outfit descriptions: white dress shirt, black suit jacket and tie, sunglasses, and in some cases wearing a white fedora. On April 18th, 2012, footage was made public of an alleged encounter with the Men in Black. An unnamed caller detailed a story about how he came to his hotel job one day, and his co-workers described how 2 men dressed in black suits entered the hotel and asked to speak with the caller.
Said, I need to tell you about something that happened. I heard that you heard that there were some men looking for you.
When they were told he wasn't in, they apparently didn't seem convinced and lurked around the lobby for some time before disappearing out the door. Another co-worker claimed the man approached and questioned her. She was distressed when recollecting the encounter, and the caller attests the woman started to cry.
But where's Will Smith? And Tommy Lee Jones?
Things, their eyes were so big and so blue that they almost hypnotized me a little bit. And she started to cry.
The phone call ends with the caller revealing his co-workers maintain the men never blinked, not once.
And she said one more thing before she left. She said, these men, they didn't blink. Not once did I see them blink.
The video footage does indeed show 2 men in the described attire entering the lobby. What do you think? Is it real? Is it a prank? Or is it a hoax committed by the caller? Almost 10 years later and we still don't have a definitive answer. I've got a challenge for you.
I tried.
Since you've made it this far, tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Energetic entity. Although these dishes aren't yet breaking out into song like in Beauty and the Beast, they do seem to be coming alive. Published in July of 2021.
It's real. Oh, I know it's
Sylvia
real.
C says the scary entity is gaining more energy, and she has plenty of footage to prove it. The creepy clip begins with a bang as plates set in a small dish drying rack begin moving on their own. One small white plate moves first, and then the whole rack jerks to the
it's
right,
real.
knocking a heavy cup into the sink. Next, a
He
white
is
dish jumps
the
on the
Fresh
rack,
Prince.
disturbing it slightly. Shortly after, a yellow dish does the same, and the dish rack isn't the only thing moving. A set of pots stacked on the stove also swivel back and forth on their own. Still, this kitchen doesn't seem to be inviting anyone to be their guest. On the contrary, I feel like it's inviting the exact opposite. There's no doubt that 2021 has been a scary year, so I made this mega compilation of the best scary videos from 2021. Do you think you're a brave person? Then
I guess we'll see in a future video. I might do that for as a send off to the end of 2021. Like I might do a special video for that. All right. Last video, and you know what that means? It's time for Nuke's Top 5. Top 5 ghost videos that'll scare buddy.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Found footage. Popular Japanese paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall has found another incredibly creepy video from the internet of an alleged very strange haunting in Japan. The video is said to have been posted to the internet by an anonymous man who says he was exploring an abandoned house and found 2 cameras that someone had simply left behind. He says that when he checked the recorded footage from the camera's memory cards, he was shocked by what he found. Did you see it? The man looks behind him, but there's nothing there. Then something seems to startle him, and when he looks again, this time a bizarre, unexplained figure is standing nearby, seemingly just staring. Suddenly the camera falls to the ground, but we don't hear anyone run away. In fact, we don't even hear anyone move. The internet poster who found the cameras in the empty building says he has no idea what happened to the camera's owner. It's almost as if the explorer simply disappeared into thin air, never to be seen again. You can check out more scary Japanese videos over on the YouTube channel Fourth Wall.
Ooh, that is creepy to think about.
What lurks in the shadows? Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back on another urban exploration to an abandoned temple in East Cleveland, Ohio. The unique structure was built in 1905 and served as a Masonic temple before it was abandoned in the mid-2000s. Chris makes his way through the structurally damaged property to capture the temple's unique architecture on film.
Man, I hate this light. My bad, y'all. This light goes out a lot for no reason.
Why is there always cameras on abandoned
ghost caught on
buildings
tape,
like
y'all.
this? Is scary. Oh, sometimes when people are exploring abandoned buildings, they'll see something that scares them so much that they'll just drop their camera and not bother to go back for it. Oh, you had
Viewers
to
of
have heard
Chris's
that.
YouTube channel point out in the comments that a strange voice seems to say, "Hey," as Chris passes by.
Chris, you had to have heard that.
Now, maybe the creepy voice could simply be explained as some odd outside noise picked up by Chris's microphone. But what happens next is a little harder to explain.
it's really sad that they let this historical place fall apart like this. Damn, man, that's crazy. Wow, look at this.
A shadow-like figure can be seen in a doorway. It appears to be shifting back and forth slightly before it just seems to disappear into thin air. Chris is completely alone in the building and has no idea what he has just captured on camera. He only noticed the figure when reviewing his footage later. So what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. You can find more of Chris's amazing urban explorations and occasional possible paranormal encounters over on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill.
Living Bank.
Weird World, a segment where all the very strange videos go. First up, a man named Corey says that he works the night shift and arrived home late one night to find his large dog cowering in the kitchen. Curious to see what...
I have a friend in Australia, and we've been talking about wanting to do a paranormal investigation for a little bit. If I ever get the chance to go there, we'll have to check that place out. Living Bank.
It upset his poor dog. Corey checks his security footage. The CCTV captured something that Corey just can't explain.
The heck?
Corey's dog seems to be bothered and then startled by something in the corner of the living room. The dog growls and stares at the spot before suddenly yelping in absolute terror and fleeing the room in a panic. Now it's unclear what it is that seems to attack the dog, and Corey believes that it might be related to the supernatural, as Corey says he has had some odd experiences in the home. But what do you think happened to this sweet dog? And once again, I have to say, ghost scaring people is just entertainment. But ghost scaring dogs, no. Call a priest to exorcise that god ghost right now.
That is
Next up, in this weird and
that poor dog, man.
unexplained video, a German passenger is on board a plane flying at 30,000 feet. They look out their window and are freaked out to see a bizarre shape-shifting UFO right outside their window. They pull out their Nikon camera and quickly record.
What the heck? Okay, this had to have been seen by other people. This had to have been seen by other people. If it's not fake, there has to be multiple witnesses to this.
This odd video quickly spread on Reddit, and opinions on what this strange flying object could be are all over the place and pretty inconclusive. And I definitely have no idea what this could be either. But whatever it is, it's definitely weird and strange and deserves a spot in this segment. In another strange caught on camera moment, a CCTV camera on an LA beach broadcast live on the website surfline.com. Early one morning, Reddit user I Survive on Coffee is watching the live camera feed when suddenly he spots something that he just can't explain.
Yeah. Saw this clip. Seen this clip before. Yeah, indeed.
After posting the video to Reddit, curious viewers theorized that this could be anything from a small aircraft to a speeding jet ski, birds or bugs, or even aliens or a sea monster. But either way, whatever this dark unexplained object is, it's moving at an incredible speed, which only adds to the mystery. So what do you think it is? Let me know down below. Fear of the grave. Paranormal investigation team Gangua P, which translates to Fear of Ghost Gang, sets out to explore an extremely creepy graveyard located in Thailand. The cemetery grounds holds over 200 bodies that to this day have not been claimed or identified by any friends or family members. No one knows who the unfortunate souls are, and they rest in temporary mass tombs without a name. The paranormal investigators don't explain why there are so many anonymous people buried in the graveyard, but one can only imagine the number of restless spirits that might be stalking those graves. One brave Gangua P investigator decides to take their investigation to another level by getting down into one of the cemetery tombs and laying there all alone in the dark. As you might expect,
it did not
go well. A static camera records all of the action as the experiment suddenly takes a terrifying turn.
เหมือนมีคนมาดึงโอออกอ่ะตั้งสติก่อนเมื่อกี้เจออะไรเมื่อกี้ทีโอกำลังแบบได้ยินเสียงใช่ไหมได้ยินเสียงเหมือนคนข้างบ้านมาเคาะผมจะทำเสียงทั้งอย่างเนี่ยโอกำลังแบบเฮ้ยโอเป็นไรวะมาอยู่แล้วไปแล้วเลย
The Gangua P investigator lays inside the tomb for 20 minutes before suddenly something seems to violently yank at his t-shirt. The investigator is terrified. He jumps out of the tomb and runs to his friends. As he explains what just happened to him, something violently pulls him backwards and he falls hard onto the cemetery ground. That's when the team decides to just get out of there.
Yeah, good call.
So the question remains, is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
This is real, I'm thinking.
You decide.
You know, they're in a cemetery of unidentified bodies. So yeah, I'm willing to think, yeah, it's legit haunted too.
Followed. Italian ghost hunter Inquieto TV, which translates to Restless TV, gathers his close friends to go on his very first paranormal investigation to an abandoned children's asylum in Campania, Italy. The tall building holds a gruesome past and was closed down after a young child fell from the top floor, tragically losing his life. Since then, the facility has been completely abandoned. As the Inquieto TV team heads inside and make their way up a staircase, they experience something truly bizarre.
Oh, wait. My Italian translator had a difficult time translating some pieces of the following clips. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Che cazzo è razza?
No, io ho sentito qualcosa. Io ho sentito qualcosa. Ragazzi, io ho sentito un... pure io, sì. Così.
Davvero?
Sì, penso di averlo ripreso, ragazzi. Penso di averlo ripreso.
The soft voice of a young child can be heard, and the team has no idea where it could be coming from. They continue their exploration and make another strange discovery.
Ci sono tipo dei tronchi.
What?
Sì, tronchi grandi. Tipo in cerchio. Come se qualcuno stesse facendo un rituale. Sono stati messi da qualcuno sicuramente. Però non capisco il motivo perché non c'è nulla al centro, non c'è un segno, non c'è niente.
No, mi sembra che sia stato bruciato qualcosa qua vicino.
Ma che cos'è?
Children's
Ma hai
laughter.
sentito? Ma che cos'è? Ma che cos'è? Ma hai sentito? Vabbè, non penso sia normale con tutte queste macerie.
Oh.
Credo.
I saw a shadow right there.
Già l'ho sentito, sono altri 2 piani. Comunque un sacco di horror ci sono qui.
Inside one of the abandoned asylum's rooms, the Inquieto TV team finds a few tree trunks placed in a circle. And then things take an even more terrifying turn, because the explorers hear the laughter of a small child, followed by the sound of something heavy being thrown somewhere nearby. But did you see it?
I sure did.
A small childlike shadow figure can be seen right in front of them. Even creepier, whatever it is, it seems to be following them.
Ma non capisco se vogliono riprendere questo posto.
Allora, lì hanno guardato l'uscita.
Oddio, guardate qua. Ci sono un sacco di disegni.
And again, did you see it? In the corner of the room, the same childlike figure appears again, but only for a split second before quickly disappearing.
I didn't see it that time.
Inquieto TV had no idea that they were seemingly being followed from room to room and didn't notice the mysterious shadow figure at the time. So could this be the ghost of the child that tragically passed away inside the abandoned children's asylum?
I saw the first one, but not the second
one. As always, I leave it to you to decide. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Instagram here, on Twitter here.
All right, so good one. That was a good one. Had some laughs with the whole Huggy Wuggy thing, and ended it with some good clips from Nukes once again, the kingpin of scary countdowns. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I do these every weekend. And I'm gonna clip the Huggy Wuggy one and upload it as a separate video, because it deserves its own segment. that was just too much fun. But I will see you guys in the next one, and Return of the Zombie Baby. I will have that up tomorrow. And until then, catch you guys later. Take care, and God bless.